Today we will discuss one of the most dreaded houses in a horoscope. It is the sixth house, which lies sixth toward the left counterclockwise, counting from the house of ascendant or lagna. People believe that this is a house of diseases, enemies, and accidents. However, this is not true. Sages of the Vedic era noticed that the capacity to fight diseases and enemies and overcome obstacles correlated strongly with the strength of the sixth house. They figured that the sixth house is a house of health and wellness and the efficiency to face and deal with enemies. This house represents the ability of an individual to deal with health issues, conflicts, and obstacles in their life. It tells about the efficacy of our immune system and the degree of resilience we exhibit in the face of adversity. It represents their efficiency and ability to handle day-to-day mundane tasks and responsibilities. A strong sixth house indicates that the person is diligent, hardworking, and capable of handling their moment-to-moment activities effectively. It represents an individual's ability to overcome challenges and obstacles in life. This house is wrongly seen by most as a malefic house. On the contrary, it is a house that makes us tough and rugged with time, helping us grow stronger. The sixth house in astrology is often associated with debts and obligations. However, this is a common misconception that does not fully reflect the true nature of this house. The sixth house is not about debt per se, but rather about how quickly one repays one's debts. When it comes to debts and obligations, the sixth house is not necessarily a negative influence. Instead, it encourages us to be responsible and diligent in fulfilling our commitments. This house can indicate how quickly we are likely to repay our debts, whether they are financial, emotional, or otherwise. Those with a strong sixth house placement are often known for their reliability and their willingness to help others when needed. In addition to repaying debts, the sixth house is also associated with the concept of favors. This can refer to anything from small acts of kindness to major acts of generosity. Those with a strong sixth house placement are often very good at keeping track of favors owed and repaying them promptly. They are also likely to be the ones who are most willing to help others when they are in need. One way to understand the sixth house is to think of it as the house of service. This house is about giving back to others and doing our part to make the world a better place. It encourages us to be diligent, hardworking, and responsible in all aspects of our lives, whether it is our job, our health, or our relationships. Overall, the sixth house in astrology is not about debt, but about how quickly one repays one's debts and returns favors. It encourages us to be responsible, reliable, and diligent in fulfilling our obligations and maintaining balance in our lives. By understanding the true nature of this house, we can learn to cultivate these qualities and lead a more fulfilling and meaningful life. The sages also noted that this house signifies the daily work and routine of an individual. In astrology, the sixth house is traditionally associated with work, health, and service to others. However, this house is also about how we lead our day-to-day life and our daily routines. The sixth house governs the habits, routines, and daily activities that make up our lives, and it can provide valuable insights into our approach to these areas. This house governs our daily habits such as diet, exercise, and sleep patterns, and can indicate how well we take care of ourselves daily. Those with a strong sixth house placement are likely to have healthy habits and take care of their physical and mental health. In addition to health, the sixth house is also associated with work and daily routines. This house can indicate the type of work that is best suited for us, as well as our approach to our jobs. Those with a strong sixth house placement are likely to be hardworking, diligent, and reliable. They may also be very organized and efficient in their work. The sixth house is also associated with service to others. This house can indicate the type of service that is best suited for us, as well as our approach to helping others. The impact of how a person goes living his day-to-day life and his routine affects the sixth house. His health, well-being and the obstacles in life often rhyme with the quality of his daily routine and how he engages and manages day-to-day living. Overall, the sixth house provides valuable insights into how we lead our day-to-day life and our daily routines. It can indicate our approach to health, work, and service to others, and can help us understand how to create more balance and harmony in these areas of our lives. The sixth house also indicates our affinity for pets and small animals. It represents the person's relationship with their pets and their ability to care for them. The sixth house also has an important connection to family and relationships, particularly when it comes to the maternal side of the family. This house governs the relationship with and status of maternal uncles and the mother's maiden house. The maternal side of the family is traditionally associated with nurturing, care, and emotional support. The mother's family line, in particular, is seen as a source of emotional and ancestral roots, as well as a potential source of support and guidance. The sixth house governs the relationship with and status of maternal uncles and the mother's maiden house, providing insights into our connections with these important figures and their impact on our lives. Maternal uncles are seen as particularly influential in the lives of their nieces and nephews. In astrology, the sixth house is traditionally associated with uncles, especially those on the maternal side of the family. Maternal uncles are seen as nurturing figures who provide emotional support and guidance, as well as potential financial assistance. They may also serve as role models or mentors, particularly in the areas of work and service to others. The mother's maiden house, on the other hand, refers to the ancestral home of the mother's family. This house represents our ancestral roots and the traditions and values that have been passed down through the maternal line. The sixth house can provide insights into our connection to this ancestral home and the impact it has on our lives. It can also indicate the level of support and resources we can expect from this side of the family. Overall, the sixth house provides valuable insights into our connections with the maternal side of the family, particularly with maternal uncles and the mother's maiden house. This house can indicate the level of support and guidance we can expect from these important figures, as well as the impact they may have on our lives. It is equally significant that the mitochondria, which play a central role in metabolism, are passed from the mother's side. Male sperms do not have mitochondria. Due to their pivotal role in cell life and death, mitochondria are also involved in the pathogenesis and progression of numerous human diseases, including, among others, cancer, neurodegenerative and cardiovascular disorders, diabetes, traumatic brain injury, and inflammation. In summary, the astrological sixth house has a significant connection to the mother's lineage as the mitochondria are passed down exclusively from the mother's side. The sixth house may provide insights into our ancestral roots and the potential health issues that may be present on our mother's side of the family, highlighting the importance of exploring this energy and working with it to promote greater understanding and well-being. If you enjoyed this episode, kindly subscribe, share, comment, and hit the bell icon to be notified when I'll upload the next episode on the seventh house.